Alex sat alone in their darkened dorm room, the dim glow of the laptop illuminating their tense expression. It had been a challenging week, filled with frustration and anger that seemed to bubble just beneath the surface. College was supposed to be a fresh start, a chance to leave their troubled past behind. But it seemed that their anger issues were determined to follow them. Outside, the small town of Crestwood bustled with life, oblivious to the inner turmoil plaguing Alex. However, that peaceful facade was about to be shattered. A random person, known only as John Doe, had become the talk of the town. He had transformed from an ordinary man into a psychopathic monster, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. News of John Doe's rampage spread like wildfire, capturing the attention of the entire community. It was as if a switch had been flipped within him, unleashing a darkness that no one could explain. The local authorities were baffled, unable to comprehend the sudden change in behavior. As Alex followed the news reports, a strange sense of connection stirred within them. It was as if they could feel John Doe's anger and rage resonating deep within their own being. The intensity of their emotions became overwhelming, causing them to question their own sanity. That night, as Alex drifted into an uneasy sleep, their mind was plagued with disturbing dreams. Visions of violence and chaos danced before their closed eyes. It was as if they were trapped within a never-ending nightmare, helpless to escape the clutches of their own inner demons. Waking with a start, sweat trickling down their forehead, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. The dreams felt too real, too vivid to be merely products of their overactive imagination. There was a connection between their own anger and the inexplicable behavior of John Doe, but they couldn't quite grasp it. Driven by an insatiable need for answers, Alex spent the following days immersed in research. They scoured the internet, delving into the depths of obscure forums, searching for any information that could shed light on their peculiar experiences. And then, they stumbled upon it, a secret society dedicated to combating supernatural entities. The society's website was cryptic, with only fragments of information available to the public. But it was enough to pique Alex's interest. They learned that demons, entities from another realm, had the ability to attach themselves to unsuspecting individuals, using their host as a vessel for chaos and suffering. With each passing revelation, Alex's heart pounded in their chest. The pieces of the puzzle were slowly falling into place. Their anger issues, the strange dreams, and the unexplained bouts of rage. It all made sense now. They were being targeted by a demon, chosen as a conduit for its malevolent intentions. Determined to find answers and protect themselves from the demon's influence, Alex reached out to the secret society. Their message was met with skepticism, but eventually they connected with Olivia, a seasoned member of the organization. Olivia believed that Alex's unresolved anger issues made them a prime target for demonic possession. Intrigued yet apprehensive, Alex agreed to meet Olivia in person. They arranged to rendezvous at a secluded coffee shop, far from prying eyes. As they sat across from each other, the air thick with anticipation, Olivia explained the rules and limitations of the supernatural world. She told Alex about the importance of maintaining control over their emotions, of finding a balance between their anger and the potential for destruction it held. She warned them that embracing the paranormal would not be an easy path, filled with dangers and sacrifices. As the conversation unfolded, Alex's skepticism slowly melted away. Olivia's knowledge and conviction were undeniable, and deep down, Alex knew that this was their only chance to find understanding and regain control over their life. With a mixture of trepidation and determination, Alex made the decision to join Olivia and her team. They would face the demons head-on, confronting the darkness that lurked within themselves and others. It was a daunting task, but they were ready to embrace the paranormal and fight for their own salvation. Little did they know that their journey was just beginning, and the battles that lay ahead would test their resolve, their strength, and their very humanity. Alex's heart raced as they stepped into the dimly lit headquarters of the secret society dedicated to combating supernatural entities. The walls were adorned with ancient symbols, and the air crackled with an otherworldly energy. It was a place where the veil between the mundane and the supernatural was thin, and Alex couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension. Olivia, their mentor and guide, led them through the maze-like corridors, sharing snippets of information along the way. She explained that the society had been operating in the shadows for centuries, fighting against the forces of darkness that sought to wreak havoc on the world. As they entered a secluded room, Olivia motioned for Alex to take a seat. The room was filled with books, artifacts, and various tools used in the battles against supernatural entities. It was a treasure trove of knowledge and ancient wisdom. Olivia began to reveal the secrets of the demon world to Alex. She explained that demons were malevolent beings from another realm, drawn to the mortal plane by human emotions. They fed off negative energy and sought to manipulate individuals with unresolved issues, amplifying their anger, fear, or sadness until they became vessels of chaos. Alex listened intently, their eyes widening with each revelation. It was as if a veil had been lifted, and they finally understood the source of their own anger and the connection to the recent outbreak of psychopathic behavior in the town. Olivia went on to explain that the society's mission was to protect innocent people from demonic possession and help those affected regain control over their lives. They had discovered that individuals with unresolved anger issues were particularly susceptible to demonic attachments, and that's why they believed Alex had been targeted. With a mix of fear and determination, Alex asked Olivia how they could fight back against the demons. Olivia explained that it required a delicate balance of embracing their anger while resisting its destructive potential. They needed to learn control, to channel their emotions in a way that didn't give the demons power over them. She introduced Alex to the Society's training program, which involved rigorous physical and mental exercises designed to strengthen both mind and body. They would learn ancient rituals, study the intricacies of demonology, and train alongside other members who had dedicated their lives to this cause. As the days turned into weeks, Alex immersed themselves in the world of the supernatural. They delved into ancient texts, learning about different types of demons, their weaknesses, and how to banish them. They practiced meditation and honed their ability to control their anger, finding a sense of peace within the chaos. But it wasn't all theory and training. Olivia and her team took Alex on real world missions, investigating recent cases of demonic possessions. The encounters were both terrifying and eye-opening. They witnessed firsthand the devastating effects of demonic influence on innocent lives. During one particularly intense investigation, Alex's anger became a valuable asset. Their ability to tap into that primal fury gave them an advantage in battles against the demons. They became a force to be reckoned with, their rage fueling their determination to protect others. However, as they grew more powerful, Alex's anger also became a source of concern for Olivia and the team. They worried that the line between harnessing their anger and succumbing to it was becoming blurred. The risk of losing control and becoming a vessel for chaos loomed over them. Alex, torn between their desire to help and their fear of their own anger, grappled with the internal conflict. They questioned whether they were truly capable of controlling the darkness within them, or if they were destined to become just another pawn in the demon's twisted game. But as they continued their journey, Alex realized that the battle against the demons wasn't just about external forces. It was also about the battle within themselves. They needed to confront their own anger, to understand and accept it in order to find true control. With Olivia's guidance, Alex delved deep into their past, exploring the root causes of their anger. They confronted painful memories and learned to forgive themselves for past mistakes. It was a long and arduous process, but through it, they discovered that their anger wasn't something to be feared, but a part of who they were. Armed with this newfound understanding, Alex embraced their anger, acknowledging its existence but refusing to let it consume them. They learned to coexist with it, finding a balance that allowed them to tap into its power without losing themselves to its destructive tendencies. As the months passed, Alex grew stronger, both in body and spirit. They became an integral part of Olivia's team, fighting against the demons and helping those affected by their influence. And with each battle, they gained more control over their anger, finding solace in the knowledge that they were making a difference. But little did they know that their ultimate test was yet to come. The demons they had faced so far were mere pawns in a much larger game, and a powerful force was slowly gathering strength, threatening to unleash chaos on an unprecedented scale. As the shadows deepened and the stakes grew higher, Alex and the team prepared for their final stand. They would confront the most formidable demon they had ever faced, risking their lives to protect innocent victims and ensure the survival of humanity. For Alex, it was a chance to not only defeat external forces, but to conquer their internal demons as well. It was a battle that would test their strength, resilience, and their ability to find a sense of balance and control amidst the chaos. And they were ready to face it head-on, knowing that their journey had led them to this pivotal moment. Alex stood at the threshold of a dilapidated house, their heart pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. This was their first real mission with Olivia and the team, and they were about to step into the unknown. The house was rumored to be the site of a recent demonic possession, and it was their job to investigate. As they entered the house, the air grew heavy with an eerie stillness. The walls seemed to whisper secrets, and shadows danced in the corners of their vision. It was a stark reminder that the supernatural was real, and they were now a part of a world far beyond their previous comprehension. Olivia led the way, her steps confident and purposeful. She had seen countless supernatural horrors, and her experience was palpable. Alex followed closely, their senses heightened, ready for whatever awaited them. The team split up, investigating different parts of the house. Alex's heart raced as they explored the rooms, their eyes scanning every nook and cranny for signs of demonic presence. It was a surreal experience, stepping into the lives of those affected by the supernatural, witnessing the aftermath of chaos and despair. As they ventured deeper into the house, Alex's anger simmered just beneath the surface. It was as if the lingering negativity within the walls amplified their own emotions. They could feel the presence of the demon, its malevolence seeping into their very being. Suddenly, a chilling cry echoed through the house, shattering the silence. The team rushed towards the sound, their weapons at the ready. They found a possessed individual writhing in agony, their eyes filled with a darkness that seemed to devour their soul. Olivia took charge, reciting ancient incantations to weaken the demon's grip on the victim. Alex watched in awe as she commanded the supernatural forces, her voice unwavering and filled with determination. They realized that this battle wasn't just physical, but also a battle of wills, a test of their ability to resist the demon's influence. As the demon fought to maintain control, Alex's anger surged within them. It was both a curse and a blessing, a source of power that could be harnessed, but also a potential liability. They focused their rage, channeling it into their actions, their movements becoming swift and precise. With a sudden burst of strength, Alex lunged at the possessed individual, dislodging the demon's hold. The victim gasped for air, their body trembling with a mix of relief and exhaustion. It was a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. As they regrouped, Olivia commended Alex on their control and the way they utilized their anger. She explained that their ability to tap into that primal emotion gave them an advantage in battles against the demons. But she also cautioned them to be mindful, to always stay in control and not let the anger consume them. Over the following weeks, Alex and the team encountered more cases of demonic possession. Each battle was unique, presenting its own set of challenges and dangers. They faced demons that manipulated their fears, that amplified their sadness, and that thrived on chaos. With each encounter, Alex's understanding of the paranormal deepened. They learned to identify the signs of demonic influence, to decipher the subtle cues that indicated a supernatural presence. They honed their skills, becoming a valuable asset to the team. But as they delved deeper into the darkness, Alex's anger became more unpredictable. It surged forth at unexpected moments, threatening to overwhelm them. It was a constant battle to maintain control, to find that delicate balance between utilizing their anger as a weapon and succumbing to its destructive potential. Their internal struggle did not go unnoticed by Olivia and the team. Concerned for Alex's well-being, they held meetings to discuss the issue. They recognized the importance of Alex's anger in their fight against the demons, but they also feared the toll it was taking on their mental and emotional health. In one particularly heated discussion, Alex clashed with Olivia, their anger flaring up in a torrent of emotions. It was a clash of wills, a clash between the desire to protect and the need to shield themselves from their own anger. The argument left them both emotionally drained, realizing the delicate tightrope they were walking. In the aftermath of the conflict, Alex took a step back, reflecting on their journey so far. They realized that their anger was not a weakness, but a part of who they were. It was a force that could be harnessed, not to succumb to chaos, but to bring order and protect those in need. With this newfound understanding, Alex made a promise to themselves. They would continue to fight against the demons, not only to protect others, but also to conquer their internal demons. It was a battle that would test their strength, resilience, and their ability to find a sense of balance and control amidst the chaos. Armed with this renewed determination, Alex embraced their anger, accepting it as part of their journey. They knew that their path would be challenging, but they were ready to face whatever lay ahead. The demons had chosen the wrong vessel for their chaos. Alex would prove that their anger could be a force for good, a force that would bring light to the darkest corners of the supernatural world. Tensions ran high within the team as they prepared for their next mission. The recent encounters with demons had taken a toll on everyone, but none more so than Alex. Their anger had become increasingly volatile, and conflicts arose with Olivia and other team members. The team gathered in the dimly lit meeting room, the air thick with a mix of anticipation and unease. Olivia's voice filled the room as she presented the latest findings. They had discovered a pattern in the possessions, a deliberate targeting of individuals with repressed emotions. As the discussion unfolded, Alex couldn't help but feel a knot of fear tighten in their chest. The realization that their own anger was being used against them struck a nerve. They knew they needed to confront their internal demons, but the task seemed insurmountable. The team devised a plan to track down the source of the possessions, hoping to put an end to the demons' relentless attacks. But as they prepared for the mission, tensions between Alex and the others escalated. Their anger, once a valuable asset, now threatened to tear the team apart. In the midst of the turmoil, Alex sought solace in solitude. They retreated to their room, grappling with their inner demons. It was a battle of wills, a struggle between their desire to protect and their fear of losing control. They knew that in order to be an effective force against the demons, they needed to conquer the darkness within themselves. Days turned into nights as Alex delved into their past, exploring the roots of their anger. Painful memories resurfaced, wounds that had never fully healed. They confronted their own shortcomings, their mistakes, and their fears. It was an arduous journey, but one they knew they had to undertake. During their moments of introspection, a realization dawned on Alex. Their anger was not something to be suppressed or denied, but rather something to be acknowledged and understood. It was a part of their story, a part of their journey towards self-acceptance. Armed with this newfound perspective, Alex emerged from their self-imposed isolation, ready to face the demons within and without. They approached Olivia and the team, offering a heartfelt apology for their actions and expressing their commitment to controlling their anger. Olivia, ever the wise mentor, understood the internal struggle Alex had been facing. She recognized their growth and the sincerity in their words. With a nod of acceptance, she welcomed Alex back into the fold, knowing that they were an integral part of the team's mission. The team set out on their mission, their resolve renewed. They tracked the possessions to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town, a place shrouded in darkness and foreboding. As they entered, the air became thick with malevolence, the presence of demons palpable. The battle that ensued was intense, a clash of supernatural forces. The demons fought with all their might, their goal to spread chaos and suffering. But the team, united and focused, fought back with a determination fueled by their shared purpose. Amidst the chaos, Alex confronted their own anger head. They channeled their emotions, using their rage as a weapon against the demons. It was a delicate dance, a balance between control and surrender. But with each strike, they gained confidence, finding strength in the acceptance of their anger. As the battle raged on, the team discovered a crucial piece of information. The demons had intentionally sought out individuals with repressed emotions, exploiting their vulnerabilities to further their own agenda. It was a revelation that struck a chord with Alex, reinforcing their resolve to conquer their own internal demons. In a final surge of power, the team managed to banish the demons, their dark presence dissipating into the ether. The warehouse fell silent, the weight of the battle lifting from their shoulders. They had triumphed, not only against external forces, but against the darkness within themselves. Exhausted yet triumphant, the team regrouped outside the warehouse. As they caught their breath, Alex felt a newfound sense of peace. They had faced their anger, confronted their own demons, and emerged stronger for it. They had proven that their anger could be a force for good, a means to protect and empower. With a renewed sense of purpose, Alex and the team returned to the headquarters. They knew that their battle against the demons was far from over, but they also knew that they had the strength to face whatever lay ahead. They had conquered their anger and learned to coexist with it, finding a sense of balance and control amidst the chaos. As they prepared for their next mission, Alex's anger no longer felt like a burden, but a source of power. They had come to embrace their emotions, knowing that it was not the anger itself that defined them, but how they chose to wield it. And with this newfound understanding, they were ready to continue their fight against the forces of darkness, both external and within. The team gathered in the dimly lit meeting room, their faces grave with determination. They had discovered a pattern in the possessions, a sequence of events that pointed to a powerful demon orchestrating the chaos. It was a pivotal moment, a chance to put an end to the reign of darkness that had plagued their town. Olivia outlined their plan, her voice steady and resolute. They had identified the next target of the demon, an unsuspecting individual whose repressed emotions made them susceptible to possession. It was a race against time, a battle to protect the innocent and prevent further devastation. As they prepared for the final stand, Alex felt a mix of apprehension and excitement. They had come a long way since the days of unexplained anger and haunting dreams. They had learned to harness their emotions, to find balance in the chaos. And now, they were ready to face the ultimate test. The team ventured into the heart of the town, guided by their knowledge of the demon's modus operandi. They could sense the darkness closing in, the weight of the impending battle heavy in the air. But they pressed on, their resolve unyielding. They found themselves in an abandoned building, its crumbling walls, a stark contrast to the evil that lurked within. As they entered, the temperature dropped, and a sense of foreboding settled upon them. They knew they were stepping into the demon's lair. The demon manifested before them, its presence overwhelming. Its eyes glowed with malevolent light, and its voice dripped with venom. It taunted them, aware of their weaknesses, their fears, and their anger. But the team stood strong, each member armed with their own strengths and resolve. As the battle ensued, chaos erupted within the building. The demon unleashed its power, seeking to overwhelm the team with a barrage of supernatural forces. But they fought back, their determination unwavering. Alex, in particular, found their anger to be both a shield and a weapon. They tapped into the depths of their emotions, their rage fueling their every move. But unlike before, there was control. Their anger was no longer a destructive force, but focused energy, channeled towards protecting the innocent. In the midst of the chaos, Alex locked eyes with the possessed individual, a mirror of their former self. They could see the torment and desperation in their gaze, the struggle to regain control. It was a stark reminder of the journey they had undertaken, the battles fought within and without. With a surge of determination, Alex lunged at the demon, their anger merging with a newfound sense of compassion. They fought not only to vanquish the external threat, but to save the soul trapped within the possession. It was a battle of wills, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. As the fight reached its climax, the team unleashed a final assault. They harnessed their collective power, their unity and determination driving them forward. With a burst of energy, they managed to weaken the demon, its grip on the possessed individual faltering. In a final act of defiance, Alex pushed forward, their anger and compassion intertwining. With a surge of power, they banished the demon, its form dissipating into nothingness. The possessed individual collapsed, their body trembling with the release of the dark presence. The room fell silent, the weight of the battle lifting from their shoulders. The team stood amidst the wreckage, their breaths ragged, but their spirits triumphant. They had faced the ultimate test and emerged victorious. As they regrouped outside the building, Alex felt a sense of peace wash over them. They had not only defeated the demon, but had also conquered their own internal demons. They had found a balance between their anger and compassion, a harmony that would guide them in their future battles. With the threat of darkness lifted, the town began to heal. The possessed individuals slowly regained control, their lives returning to a semblance of normalcy. And as for Alex, they had found a sense of purpose and acceptance. The team reconvened at their headquarters, their mission accomplished. They celebrated their victory, but also acknowledged the sacrifices made along the way. They had risked their lives to protect the innocent, to preserve the delicate balance between the supernatural and the human world. As the days turned into weeks, Alex continued to train and grow alongside the team. They knew that their journey was far from over, that new challenges would arise. But armed with their newfound understanding of their anger and their ability to control it, they were ready to face whatever came their way. For Alex, the battle against the supernatural would be a lifelong endeavor. But they no longer feared their anger or the darkness that lurked within. They had learned to coexist with it, to harness its power for good. And in doing so, they had found a sense of balance, control, and a path towards personal growth. As the town returned to its peaceful rhythm, its inhabitants blissfully unaware of the battles fought behind the scenes, Alex and the team remained vigilant. They were the protectors, the guardians of the hidden world. And as long as darkness threatened to tip the scales, they would be there, ready to embrace the paranormal and ensure that light triumphed over chaos.